Hello, welcome back to this video. I'm not sure if you watched my first video, which was not the first video, but was the first video in this kind of setting. I'm Andrea Croci, personal trainer, coach, massage therapist. So in the previous video, I mentioned that after about a year and a half in my business, I had to get a coach. Getting a coach was not something I took lightly. It was not necessarily to help me. The idea was to help my clients. So I wanted to be more productive. I wanted to be more effective, and I couldn't be because I was suffering. Working with people day in, day out was giving me physical pain to me, so I had to resolve that physical pain in order to help others. So I got a coach, which was not a coach like business coach or something like that. It was literally a personal trainer with, I think, that 10 years of experience, and he went through some kind of training that I wanted to do, but it was too expensive to do the real training. So with this personal trainer, I actually invested myself fully about an hour and a half, twice a week. So it was about 3 hours of intense self-discovery. So all was about isometric forms, how to move certain low weights compared to what you could do in the gym, moving like 4 to 6 kilogram dumbbells and kettlebells. And by moving those weights in a certain way, I was able to self-healing. So having a personal trainer, having a coach is not about this figure, this person telling you something or teaching you something. It's about how you do the things that you usually do, but this person is watching you and is telling you how, you do these things in that way, and that's the consequences that you're experiencing. So if when you like pour water, I don't have anything with me, but if you, I find out why this moved. If you pour a glass of water and use the wrong body mechanics, so you do this with your shoulder, this muscle is the one that get engaged, activates, and people do that all the way, all day long, for months, for years. They tend to develop elevated shoulder. While to pour your glass of water, you should just literally use your wrist and your elbow. The shoulder shouldn't move. So what happened with the coach? You know how to pour a glass of water, but maybe you don't realize how you pour a glass of water, and the coach is there to tell you, when you do pour a glass of water, you end up drinking the water, and that's fine. You achieve your goal, but you're going through a path to achieve that goal that is causing you pain. And that's literally, in a nutshell, what the coach does. The coach provides you, it's like all this, I don't really watch football nor soccer. It's like, I don't remember how they call this figure. Is this person that comments on the radio. So you can see what football players and soccer players are doing, but you get this commentary from the person who can explain you what's going on. And often when there's a penalty or something that the game stops, this person is going to give you a summary of what happened until that moment. So the coach can do the same. A coach is someone that is watch over you, and it gives you a commentary of what you're doing. And sometimes you can be amazed at the stupid things you've been doing without realizing it. and you're thinking you're not doing it. You're thinking you're not working hard enough. You're thinking you're not putting enough effort in something, and you're doing more effort than is actually needed because you're using like outdated methodology, or you use the updated knowledge, outdated knowledge, not updated, outdated knowledge. Forgive my, I don't know, expression and whatever. So a coach is really a person that will lead you to success by telling you what you're doing. So you're doing this, you're doing that. Is that going to be helpful? Is what you're doing good for you? So you sleeping until 9 a.m. during the pandemic, is that going to be helpful for you? Have that amount of sleep? You could go to sleep at 10 a.m., 10 p.m. and wake up at 6 a.m. You still have 8 hours of sleep and working on something. You could go sleep at midnight, wake up at 8 a.m. and still have 8 hours sleep. Waking up at 8 a.m., not at 9, not at 10, and be more productive without stressing out, because maybe you're waking up at 10 a.m. and you're stressing out that, that you're not focused, you're not onto your goal path, you're not onto the path that is going to lead you to reach your goal, but you don't see that because you're stressed out because you're waking up at 10. I'm not sure if this is going to make any sense. So that makes sense to me, and I hope you're gonna watch this video and give some feedback. I'm doing a course about coaching, and there was this sentence that really catched me, caught my attention. It's like, there's not failing, there's only feedbacks. So when you grow up, when you're born and when you start trying to walk, you fail numerous times. Of course, as parents, when you are a toddler, never really blame you for failing not to walk, because they understand that there's a process that you need to go through to learn walking. And every time you fail, you just learn something new from that experience. So that's not a failing experience, that's feedback. You do something, you get feedback, and you try it again with the new information you have. So that's basically what I'm doing now. So I failed so many times in doing videos. I did last video that I liked it, how it came out, and that feedback to me that I can do this video now, and I'm recording it. So I'm using that feedback to create something new. So what a coach is going to help you, is going to give you more realistic feedback, because you cannot always rely on your own feedback. I'm going to repeat that. You cannot always rely on your own feedback, because they are based. So you not always tell you the truth. You tell you what you think is the truth. So you don't tell you, yeah, no, you have neck pain because you pour in the water using your shoulder instead of your elbow. You tell you, I have neck shoulder because I'm faulty, because there's something wrong with me, when that's not true. It's just something you're doing involuntarily for some reason. And the coach is going to give you a neutral feedback of what is happening. You lifting your shoulder, and that causes you neck pain, chronic headache, tensional headache, probably some ATM joint pain over here and here. It actually can cause you some hearing impediments, because of the tension of the muscles can affect your hearing. But you're gonna address all that. You're gonna dump all that pain on your anatomy, on your genetic, or whatever crap you're thinking, why the coach is going to give you a more visual statement that, you're moving it wrong. That's the end of it. Just stop moving it wrong and rehabilitate that that joins, and you might gonna stop suffering. So that's the end. That's about 10 minutes. That's the end for this video. I want to keep it shorter. So my name is Andrea Croci. If you're new to this channel, browse the previous videos. If you haven't subscribed, I'll do my best to provide more content, and most of all, I will need as much feedback as possible for you that you're watching to create that content. So feel free to share what you think, positive, negative, just say hi, it's more than welcome. And in the description below, you can find the link of my Instagram, where there's more video in Spanish and more video about massage, and you can find the link about my Facebook, where there's a kind of different content from YouTube. So there are kind of different content in the free platform. Thank you very much, and see you in the next video.